Kollontai. He waves his baton very quickly, a newly added boss that spawns in the streets of Tarkov. You can find him in the new territory, which was previously closed, but now has a small addition, presumably for this boss. He also spawns inside the Klimo building. Tarkov's wiki says he has 4 retinees, 2 bodyguards and 2 assaulters, but in reality, I've seen fewer spawn. Kollontai himself walks without armor, but with a stylish helmet, and in his hands he carries a baton that he can pull out and swing at you when he gets close. It doesn't remind you of anyone, right? But don't be fooled, it's not a free kill, it's more likely free death, because your gun will jam. Yes, very realistic. In this crazy situation, of course, an orthodox pepper shot could help you, especially considering that Kollontai has no armor. However, with the pepper shot you won't be able to farm the bodyguards, and carrying it as a secondary is expensive and heavy. You could try to engage in hand-to-hand combat, but he has 65 HP in his head, and the baton hits very quickly. Most likely you won't survive. So I strongly recommend not letting him pull out his elongated black tin. In reality, the key to victory over Kollontai is to have more grenades. Both the bodyguards and him like to stand in corners without any movement. So at the very least, you need to carry 4 grenades with you. By the way, why do we need Kollontai? Well, first of all, there's a quest, of course. Jäger gives it to us, where we need to mercilessly defeat Kollontai, his 4 henchmen, and bring back the baton. From a loot perspective, Kollontai is only interesting for that. Among his weapons, there's only the RPD, different types of AK, and various junk. The bodyguards have a wider variety of weapons, but the greater interest lies in their equipment. They can be in decent armor, helmets, and so on. As for farming the boss, it's quite simple and straightforward. Before I continue, I'll remind you of the importance of subscribing. If you're talking about the new territory, just throw a grenade to see if the boss is there or not. You'll know by screams. If he's there, just run along the left side, closer to the wall. As many times as I've run like that, they never shot at me. Approaching the door, try not to linger too much under the window, or they might shoot you. Use painkillers beforehand. Your goal is to open the door and quickly step back. We see a whole crowd. Then it's all elementary. By the way, I forgot to mention, use guns with optics. Try to slowly and carefully look out of the window. The birds are extremely dumb, and their reaction is awful. The main thing is not to go full Rambo on them. Kollontai was killed immediately. The next goal is to eliminate the bodyguards. Just the same, inch by inch, try to give headshots. When you feel that you can't pick anyone or from the window, it's time to throw a grenade quickly, because bodyguards can stand in the middle of the corridor. Kill him with the grenade's info. Finish off anyone who's left. Your goal is to advance carefully, cut angles and not expose yourself. That's all you need. And that's how we finished off the last bodyguard. Just to be safe, throw another grenade and listen if there's anyone else left. They can also be in the far room, but the killing principle is the same. Everything in this building looks something like this. Now let's consider if they spawn in the Klimo building. First of all, if you see open distant door, then most likely Kollontai is there. I like the option of entering through the right shops. Then the group on the second floor almost doesn't shoot at you. Go through the gap in the corner of the store. and continue. Check if you can see legs on the second floor. If yes, try shooting at them. Attract them. But in the meantime, let's use the star. We see an open door, so most likely someone is behind it. Let's throw a grenade. They run in panic in different directions, but at least we understand how many of them are near us. We already see someone there. One runs away, but we need to kill the second. No one is killing us from behind the door. Let's check the next room. The second one ran up to the second floor, so let's follow him up the stairs. However, we will do this carefully. Slowly we rise. Oh, that's it! Be sure to throw a grenade at this wall. Bots often hide there. But in the meantime, we hear another one in the middle of the corridor. We need to kill him. Of course, I tried to slowly squeak out, but there is a peculiarity. The further the bodyguards are from you, the more dangerous they are. So this option didn't work, you need to throw a grenade. Of course, I threw it so it was better to do it from the stairs. I didn't scare him off well, he even made a little bet on me. And then we took a good position. We slowly peek and... kill. Somewhere there I hear one more. There is no one else left, but keep in mind, they are all over the floor. And yes, if you kill someone on this floor, they start to panic and try to push you. Not always right, they do it somewhat chaotically, but if you don't defeat them right away, it can be quite lethal. An alternative option is that Kollontai may appear behind the left door on the first floor. There is nothing complicated there, we slowly peek and kill in the same way. This is how the video turned out. Tell me if you have already killed Kollontai in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. All the best. Bye bye.